Hey everyone, I got another update video for you. I decided that I wanted to go a little bit more in depth about how Let's Plays are going to be happening on the channel, because I was a bit vague about it, considering that I'm making very big changes. So, previously I've had a lot of different shows, all of them being Let's Plays on the channel. I've had Arcade Contender, Online Contender, Coleman Plays, Coleman Beats. Those were some of the more popular ones, but there was also ones like The Hero's Journey, Live. Um, and that's the other thing. I've also had live versions of all these shows for when I stream and I use stream footage. Um, Tales from the Vault, that was exclusively a Borderlands playthrough. Of Covenant and Men, that was Halo. Backlog Purge. I've had a lot of shows. And in the last video, I said I'm essentially getting rid of all of them and just having Colorwin Plays be my one Let's Play show. Now, what that means is a few things. First off, that doesn't mean that all my playthroughs are stopping. My playthroughs are going to continue as I said they have. Said they will, rather. Although there are going to be a few changes, and I'll explain that in a moment. Uh, all it means is that everything's going to be categorized under one show. It's just Color and Plays. That's the show where I play games. Period. It doesn't matter if they're recorded, pre-recorded, or streamed. Doesn't matter if they're one-offs. Doesn't matter if they're playthroughs. Doesn't matter if it's a fighting game. Doesn't matter if it's a Halo game. It doesn't matter. If I am playing the game, it's a Let's Play with very, very few exceptions. And even those exceptions are ideas that I still haven't even developed yet. Another thing is about the playthroughs. So let me show you something that I have on my computer for full transparency. What the heck is this extra crap? Okay, so this is my docket of Let's Plays. Let's see, how do I switch this? That's not letting me. I'll just do this. So that is my docket of Let's Plays. And those are all the Let's Plays that currently I have not finished. So you guys a chance to see that. So I am aware of whenever I start a playthrough or something like that, and I have not finished it yet. And that list is up to date for my entire channel, bar maybe like a bunch of arcade fighting games run throughs that I haven't like done yet. Although I still have the Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate Brain Towers on there, but that's the only one that I can remember. Those are all playthroughs that I have not finished, and most of them are from streaming. Now, those are all going to continue. I have said that whenever I start a playthrough that I am going to finish it, and I intend on keeping that promise. However, it's just going to be under this one name of Colin Plays now. And if you want to see whether or not it's a playthrough or not, something that I've started doing and I'm going to continue to do is, if you look in the description, at the very bottom of everything that I make now, there is a section with video information. And I'll show you that right now. Usually it looks something along the lines of this. It's under production data. I might have to flip that over. I don't know if you're able to see it, but it's under production data, and it tells you the show name, the title of the game, the resolution, the platform that it's on, the difficulty level, whether or not it's a playthrough or not, the date that I streamed it, if I did stream it. A whole bunch of information is on there. So if you ever want to know, if this is a playthrough or not, all that information is always going to be in there. And it doesn't need to be a separate show. And part of the reason why I should just mention this. The part of the reason why I'm putting this all together is because I realized that the way that I go about my Let's Plays is all the same. The only thing that seems to change is the games themselves, and not my method of recording or format. That's always remained essentially the same. Speaking of which, even though recording and streaming it can be different, again, I've never really changed the format. Both times I'm always just kind of talking to myself, and both times I'm always just kind of having fun, and there's not real any specific agenda to my Let's Plays. So, for that reason, and also for another reason I'll get to, I am not going to separate streaming playthroughs or streaming videos, either one-offs, from pre-recorded ones either. And I think this is going to be good because another reason why I'm doing this is stuff like my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Director's Cut got cut off because I started having issues with streaming the game. And for whatever reason now, my computer just can't do it. So that playthrough would be essentially dead until I can get like a whole new computer. Or I can pre-record it and possibly maybe get it to work that way, because the only problem is the streaming part. So this grants me some more freedom. And that's another reason why I'm going by just the Colorwin Plays name. It's just the freedom to be able to play what I want, whatever I want, when I feel like it, and not be burdened by having multiple Let's Play shows that I feel like I have the need to constantly put new episodes for. Previously, when I've been doing Let's Play videos in these different shows, I've treated the shows as if they're like TV shows and had different seasons. I'm dropping that as well. Now it's just whenever things happen. And on the note of doing whatever it is that I want to do in terms of Let's Plays, this means that I'll be able to do brand new games and check them out and not have the burden of having to play through it all the way. And also, now that I know that I'm keeping track of things, I am not going to be worried too much about having to finish playthroughs right away, quickly. I don't need to be burdened by certain trends or by holidays, although I could. Halloween is coming up, for example, and I could be playing Resident Evil HD Remaster and Dead Space, which I started, but I don't have to. And that's kind of the point that I want to get across. I want to make Let's Plays fun for myself again and not be burdened by them so much, especially since I'm not really focusing the channel on them that much as I used to, because that's all I used to do on this channel. Now, with there's just the one show and less rules on me that I put it on myself, to be honest, I'm hoping to be able to enjoy Let's Plays again so that I can put out the best content. If I'm not up to playing a game that I've been playing recently, I just won't play and I'll play something else. Maybe I'm doing a playthrough of like Ghost of Tsushima, which I am, and I just don't feel like playing it that day. I might just say screw it and record something random. Maybe I'll bring out a Tiger Woods game or something, just something completely random. Just because that's what I feel like playing that day. The last note I'll say, and this is something that's more what I'm going for rather than what's actually going to be happening. In the future, I think I would like to only stream gameplay from now on, and then just the VODs go up onto the channel and have nothing be pre-recorded. I can't do that right now because, like the example I gave with Assassin's Creed Director's Cut, some things I literally just can't stream. My computer won't let me. But once I do have the power to, I think that's going to be my main way of doing gameplay videos. And I think that's about it. So thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the Let's Play content as it's coming up. And with that, I'll catch you later. Peace and love, gamers and players. Colorwind out.